Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we'll look at this 2021 Nissan Rogue. About 3 months ago I put CarPro CQUARTZ 3.0 UK on this car as a ceramic coating. So today we'll do a quick maintenance wash. We'll check out the hydrophobics and check out the gloss. We'll see how well the coating is holding up. This will be the second real maintenance wash that's been done on this vehicle in that 3-month period. So we'll see how everything's holding up. For the maintenance wash, we'll stay in the CarPro ecosystem. We'll use CarPro Lift in the foam cannon. We'll use Reset for the contact wash. Then we'll use Reload to touch up the body panels and add a sacrificial layer. And when we get towards the end, I'm going to do a surprise. I'm going to half up the hood and I'm going to use a different product on half of the hood and reload on the other half. So stay tuned. Of course, we'll start off cleaning the wheels and the tires. We'll use the trusty Meguiar's wheel and tire cleaner. We'll go ahead and knock the wheels out, and then we'll move on to the rinse. So as we get started with the rinse process, as you guys can see at the beginning of the video, this car is really not that dirty. And I did not have a sacrificial layer on the vehicle when I installed the ceramic coating. But you can see the hydrophobics are still there. It's still repelling water like it should. So we'll go ahead and rinse this off and then we'll hit it with a foam cannon. So while I'm rinsing the car, I do live in Mississippi. On the day that I did this maintenance wash, it was very hot outside, so we'll have to make a quick pass around the vehicle when we rinse it, wash it, and foam it, and we'll have to get it dried off fairly fast so we can try to prevent water spots. So before I foam the whole vehicle on a car such as this, there's a lot of hard to get places, so I try to spray them one at a time and go around them with the detail brush instead of foaming the whole vehicle then going around with the detail brush. So the front of this Rogue has a lot of little intricate places you have to get off in. Now we'll go ahead and foam up the car. We are using CarPro Lift, as I previously stated. Now we'll go ahead and we'll rinse the lift off the vehicle and we'll get it ready for a contact wash. Take a look as I rinse off the hood. I didn't have a strong opinion of CarPro Lift when I first used it, but see how well it binds on to the paint or to the clear coat. Even after a ceramic coating, it's still bonding on there pretty good. So it's quickly become my favorite go-to with the foam cannon, next to the classic Mr. Pink. As I mentioned a few moments ago regarding water spots, my secret or my method to try to avoid water spots is to keep the vehicle wet at all times, even during the wash process. It does take longer to get around a vehicle to do a maintenance wash, but I found that if you keep the car wet and do not let the water dry on the horizontal panels, you can usually avoid water spots that way. Next, we'll put the CarPro Reset in the bucket. We'll go ahead and make sure it's mixed in pretty good. I always like to use the pressure washer to do this. Now we'll start the wash process. I always try to start the wash and rinse process on the horizontal panels first and then work my way to the vertical panels. If you take a look at it, it's the ceramic coating, or the CQUARTZ in this case, is doing a good job. It's beating up the car wash shampoo solution, so it doesn't look like it degraded much, if any, over the past 3 months. So I'm kind of satisfied with this. We'll go ahead and wash the vehicle, we'll get around it, and we'll see how we look when we finish up. While we're on the subject of water spots and trying to avoid water spots, there are a few different methods you can use. Like I say, I try to keep the vehicle wet to avoid water spots. Some guys wash under a canopy. Some people use a water softener. And some people, I have seen this done, use distilled water. They'll put it in a 5-gallon bucket and they'll spray the car off with a battery operated pressure washer, and they'll go that route to avoid water spots. So there are ways you can avoid water spots, you just have to do it. So now we'll take a walk around the vehicle. I've washed it, I've dried it. It looks very, very good. The gloss is amazing with the CarPro CQUARTZ. I did go with CQUARTZ on this vehicle. I know I've said that a few times already. My main go-tos are CarPro CQUARTZ and Apex Surface Protection. What do you guys like to use? Leave me a comment below and tell me your favorite ceramic coatings. Alright, now we're getting ready to apply reload to this Nissan Rogue. I have the hood split in halves. I'm going to put reload on this side. We're going to see how it holds up. And I also want to see if visually if there's a difference in the aesthetics of it when it's out in the sun. But I'm going to apply reload to this side per the instructions on the bottle of reload, which is spray, buff it with the towel, and then use a secondary microfiber to rebuff the surface to make sure there is no streaking. Alright, so as we finish wiping it down or buffing with the second rag, everything looks great. We'll go ahead and let you take a look at it, and now we'll swap sides. Alright guys, we moved to the other side. We're going to get to use a product I'm thrilled to be able to use, and that is the Apex Surface Protection Rehydra-sheet. We'll use this according to Brian from Apex Details instructions, which is take a microfiber towel, dampen it, wring it out, make sure any excess water is out of it. Then you spray the Rehydra-sheet onto the microfiber itself and then wipe it over the surface. Then you come back with a secondary dry microfiber towel and buff over the surface to make sure that there is nothing left as far as moisture and it's dried. And those are the instructions for the Rehydra-sheet. So I have high hopes for this product. We'll see what it looks like in the long term. Alright, so as we finish it up, I'll let you take a look at this side. Everything looks great so far. And now we're going to go over the rest of the vehicle and apply the reload. We'll use reload over the rest of the body panels just to stay in the CarPro ecosystem. Brian had said that the Apex Surface Protection should work on any coating, so number one, I'm anxious to try it out and see, and number two, I just wanted to be able to use it for the first time. So as we finish this vehicle up, applying the reload, if you guys will leave in the comments what are some of your favorite toppers or sacrificial layers for ceramic coatings. Drop names and brands off in the comments and I'll check them out. Alright guys, so we are finished. We'll take a walk around. If you look at the hood, visually you can't tell the difference between the reload and the Hydra-sheet. I know we'll be able to once we get it wet. That's going to be it for today guys. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching and have a great day. We'll see you for the next one.